Ah! Okay, we're back. Yeah, sorry, my computer crashed. My computer blue screened. Ah. Wow, that stinks. Yeah, gotta love technology. But hey, we didn't miss... Okay, we didn't miss too much. Okay, question though, Aiden. Do you remember when it started buffering? Because I kind of want to have an idea of how much I missed. Or, like, how much was missed. I hope I didn't go too far. I mean, I doubt I did. There really wasn't that much more. It was just about to ask OG Base something before she left the cafeteria. Okay, yeah, so basically... Oh yeah, so basically nothing. And hey, fortunately as well, this game has a log. So I could just show that. Yeah, and... Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just start from here. That was fun, huh? It's like the manager sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game! That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who was always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive! Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life. From my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, now when there's so much else going on.
Huh?
Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Metal Shop and Biolab have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will give you an advantage in battle, so spend your free time wisely in developing these tools. Extinguisher level is increased. Your firefighting level is increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. The materials you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Oh boy, what do I do now? How am I gonna spend my free time? I don't think I've never been to the parking lot. Thanks to this bus, we're gonna get back from the second to last Defense Academy. Is this trail here for maintenance jobs? One of the monitors found all over school. I think it informs us of enemy invasions. You think? Oh hey, we can't go to the gym because the second campus folks are doing their training in here. I love the gameplay and story integration here. I love that little detail. Okay, I'm interested in checking out the bio lab. Desperation potion! Power panacea. Full recovers HP, status effects, and fatigue. So that's basically a full restore. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get some of that stuff. So let's check out the metal shop. I'm guessing this is for... Okay. It's a barricade that stuns any enemies in range. Spring trap. Place a trap that ignores obstacles to move the user great distances when tripped. That could be useful, honestly. You know what? I'll develop a spring trap. That could be useful. Place a trap that ignores obstacles to move user great distances when tripped. I think an electrified fence might work too. You know what? Let's develop mines. Some invaders, but they don't work so well on commanders. Well, yeah. So much text in this manual. Looking at the stuff is like this makes me feel sleepy. God. I'm not scared of making explosive mines. What if I accidentally set one off? I know fences are useful for buying time. We can even go on a unilateral offensive with this if we use ranged attacks. Spring tracks allow me to get to allies in need and are useful when retreating. No harm upgrading them either. I need more materials if I'm gonna... Let's hang out with Gaku. We'll get some more social studies. Hi, Takumi. Wanna hear my latest review of the food here?
Yeah.
Food that comes out of the ration-o-matic is real fancy and tasty, that's for sure. But sometimes that just makes it taste nasty to me. What do you mean? How would tasting food be nasty to you? Takumi, listen real careful to what I'm about to say, bro. When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Your tongue rejects food that's too fancy. Wow, that sounds like a curse. I miss the cheap food from the group home. Wanna eat the boiled leaves of some unidentifiable vegetable. Some sauteed bean sprouts would really hit the spot. So would some miso soup that's basically just water. This poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Your experience unlocked the keyword #cheap. For free time! Okay, let's hang out with Takamaru. For some gym stuff! Damn it! Somebody's gotta pay for this! Oh, is this the pudding thing again? Yep, it's the pudding thing again. Ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. Day 32.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to...
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Bum, 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 bum. Let's talk to Kyoshka. Let's see what she has to say. Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurata's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds! Hey Kyoshka, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the Holy Jumonji sword while I was in the bathroom! In the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurata pulled this trick, but this time I'm really gonna make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier just to take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from the school here today. Nozomi did say she tried to keep the two groups separate. The only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah. I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Pain only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, are you alright? Shoma? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again! Quick, someone cut off his head. The Revive-O-Matic will fix it when he puts them back. When it puts them back together, probably, maybe, 50-50 chance. We can't solve all your problems with beheadings. Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Bum, 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 Actually, let's check my report card here. Oh, wait. Bum, 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 bum. thematic, actually. Sorry. You can code your guess by pressing R. Use the hints given during certain activities to narrow down a character's preferred items using category and keyword filters. Sweet snacks. Hit food magazine to unlock. Okay.
You're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
Woohoo! Oh, it actually goes up faster if you do it that way. Maybe we should go exploring, actually. I kind of want more materials. You can explore outside the school using the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, as it will take up an entire day. Oh! Never mind, then. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Alright. What's Takamoto like? Hashtag knowledge books. Nominated for a bookstore's grand prize. It's unclear who from what bookstore even picked it. Ah, 5-star novel.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Ooh, calculation and analysis went up by 10. That's crazy.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up what the Kato and Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy. Oh?
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Wait, is this Valentine's Day?
Huh? Chocolate?
Oh, wait, no. Or would this be White Day? I forget, do boys give girls chocolates on Valentine's Day, or is that on White Day? Which is a month later. I don't remember! Gosh dang it!
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Okay, Valentine's Day. Okay, so it is February 14th, not March 14th.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Oh yeah, by the way, White Day is when the girls give boys chocolates. No wait, when the boys give girls chocolates. So, you know. Okay, boys get girls chocolates on beauty. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's White Day where it's the other way around.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Katawa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean a relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Katawa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, it was for your mom. That's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
Oh! 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 My heart! Oh! 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 That's so cute! Oh! Sweetest Day is the one I'm thinking about? No, in Japan it's called White Day. March 14th.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah!
Thanks.
I worked
so
hard
happy.
in it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
Yeah! On White Day!
No, that's okay.
Give her chocolates on White Day!
If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
That's strangely specific. And not at all foreshadowing.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Oh, it's so cute! I love it! Oh, my heart! Days the 3. And yeah, I know, Aiden, right?
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I just really like Finding out all the different ways he can say that second line.
Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your...
It's no surprise I dream about Kato again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. Really brings to home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, like isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Kato, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't gonna get me anywhere. I should have her to the cafeteria for breakfast. Hey, Tsubasa! Morning, Sakami. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Man, poor girl. Oh! Everyone is here. What's going on? Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, sure you never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night. Was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? What's up with Shoma this time? Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Yeah. A dream unlocking a repressed memory? I thought we resolved this issue already. Is Shoma alright? Another dream memory? What was the first one again? I forgot about it already. Shoma's been acting weird lately. Maybe now he's going to explain why. What's the deal with getting all us together for this? Didn't we decide it was just a regular dream last night? Or last time? What's all this about? Shoma unlocked a repressed memory? We're here because of that shrimpy little pill bug, right? What's he want? What's all this stuff about dreams and memories? Does Shoma have some kind of special ability you didn't tell us about? I don't know what you think you saw last night, but you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I have to admit I'm curious too, but whatever. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Kinzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a flip. But now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time? I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So, was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Hey, you knows of me? Is something the matter? It's nothing. And those machines are the same as the ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working. Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
I hope this was consensual. I hope this isn't with Cradle. I hope this isn't Cradle Pharmaceuticals doing this.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
I'm guessing they were researching hemoanima. Yo, what was she doing with the sword? Oh my god, Aiden! Oh god! Stop! Stop! Cease! Desist!
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood? You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. Shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? You got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? Okay, now I know you can appreciate that reference, Aiden! Ah! I know you will appreciate that reference! Ah! Quick, say something! There we go, Star Wars reference, let's go. Nice! I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about! Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? As you're playing Battlefront 2? Ah, I love it. I love it. Man! It's like Donoby knows what's happening! Just for the wrong reasons. Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
Excuse me? One of the machines is empty. The one on the bottom right.
What?
Okay, this is giving me chills a little bit. You're all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us and those machines? That includes our group too? Yes. It wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now is also there. You're crazy, man! First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy! You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came to the school. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here! I never go to the hospital! I don't have money to spare on medical bills! And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? You just don't add up! We couldn't have been there! Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex? When our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. That would be consistent with Danganronpa 1! Because that's basically what happened there. Hey, yeah! That kind of stuff happens in killing games all the time! See, Donami knows too! It's possible though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Kurata's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about those ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of latent-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never gonna learn the whole truth of what's going on here. You made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. The greater good! We decided to give it our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you! Coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter! You've been given a mission! Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you! First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit! I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. Excuse me. I know! I'm ready to roast this tomato! My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. Thank you, Aiden. For the bless you. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, sanding out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kunada stepped in to block his path. That self-recating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kunada? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. The so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Kunada's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses, just go! Leave, move out, mosey, shovel off, scram, depart, disappear, get out! Get out, 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 get out! Hey, leave him alone, you! Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kunada's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Whoa, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing will withstand those fists of fury. She can box? And Suzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it. You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Kunada! Please, that's enough! So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kunada. My wrath must be appeased! It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. It'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said! Brother Dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? He made you look like gutter trash! She hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me! I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Okay, that's a little messed up. That's kind of, that orphan humor is hilarious. Wow. Orphan humor. SMH. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. There's no way we're ever gonna make things work with them. Oh wait, I see it! There's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an ill in game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential! Naomi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. I was better at handling human relationships. This never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. Be careful it doesn't reduce your maximum HP. Make sure you get plenty of sunlight. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already. Well, there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Okay, well, let's actually take this opportunity to go exploring. Especially since we haven't had any tactics today. You can select a maximum of 3 people to bring exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press R to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Keep your machines up. Keep and plants, textiles, and minerals. Let's do Dotomy now, as well.
Start.
Yeah, poor guy. my dad doesn't hit me. How could I? I'd never even met the guy. Oh my god. I wish I could be funny as these people. Open exploration. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable minerals. Press X to check your surroundings and make your way to any bonus spaces. In order to pass through an Undying Flame space, you'll need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to that space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story. By passing through an Undying Flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces you pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. Ooh! We can actually choose our starting spot. Ooh, there's some stuff over here that I can get. Yeah, I think I'll start up there. Feel a sudden strong gust of wind. Piece of trash flying right towards you. You're able to catch the trash and smack you in the face. Well, okay. If your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring, the exploration will end and you'll lose half of your items. When things look dicey, retreat by choosing exploration from a checkpoint or the menu.
We did it.
Any items you get will be converted to materials when the exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting an exploration from the menu or its checkpoint. I don't know, vending machine. You didn't find anything. Well, things don't always go your way. Find an old cabin made of scrap and driftwood. Some of it might be useful as crafting materials.
I'll take this with me. This looks quite rare.
Notes on a depressing story. Find an old cassette player on the ground. Looks like it still works. Healing music began to play. Its dolce tone soothed you. You got a radio cassette player.
I'll take this with me.
Raw Red Quest. Did Donovan just say poggers? That's poggers. Hey, same event again.
This with me.
Okay, let's see here. Various mushrooms are growing on a fallen tree. Some of them might be useful. You safely picked the purple mushroom, but a wild beast hiding in the fallen tree suddenly attacked you. Energy with a surprise attack.
Nice.
I see something shining under some rubble and needles. What could it be? It's gonna be hard to reach without getting hurt. Let Dotomi do it! It was like that horror franchise with the saw in it. Oh, pilot, no. It was like the horror franchise with the saw in it. Dotomi thrust her hand into the pile of syringes. She somehow pulled out a gem from it. Guess her enthusiasm is the key.
I'll take this with me.
Alright, let's do some combat! I'm even funnier than these people? Bruh, pull the other one. No way am I funnier! No way am I funnier than these people. Okay.
Here we go! Okay, okay. Don't bother me!
We better get moving.
Do I have any... Okay.
My turn.
Let's go! Does it hurt?
Okay, I'm gonna end my turn. Oop.
Oh, I'm out of mana!
Here we go.
Do I want that, or do I want...
It's killing game time!
Let's
Okay,
do
I'll use
this.
Air Blade.
Yeah! I guess it's my turn. You're in the way! All well and good. We better get moving. Here we go! Got it! Nice! Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, he's on a freaking roll.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Wait, I'm an idiot.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way! All well and good. I'm ready whenever. Here we go!
Nice.
I'll take that.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explorations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. If you see locked checkpoints on your map, take the initiative to reach them. Next area, baby! Alright, let's go in this happening space. You find what seems to be a vacant gas station. There's also an abandoned car here. The old cart ran without any problems. It seems useful for transportation. Oh man, I need a level 3 to get that treasure. You trip and fall while exploring some ruins. You end up in the basement. I need 30 analysis? You're able to make a makeshift staircase using collapsed rubble. While you were building, you found a rare ore. Okay, apparently that worked.
It's about time we head home.
Yeah. Nice.
At ease, soldiers.
I'm the
It's
goat.
time to
Oh,
hit the hay.
Aiden, you're too kind.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Why are you getting a massage?
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend... Be ready to give your life...
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Hey, Dotami's outside! Best girl is outside! You're probably by the stairway. Or... Hey, Takumi! Beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up is about to crash and burn! I'm so hyped! Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Dun, 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 dun. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. I guess it's such a greasy texture. Speaking of greasy... Here's some more pizza. Oh. Chocolate covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I guess it wasn't made for these. I guess it just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off just for something to do. And Datomi is the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. You know what? I'm gonna give Datomi something. Question items. I may have to hang out with her more, though. What are ice cream stick? From Days? Check out the store you bought it from to get free ice cream. But this school doesn't even have a store. It's empty. Wow. Silicone free shampoo. I think Datomi would want this. Mentions makeup.
I don't feel like I deserve nice things, but I'll take this anyway.
Hey, you do deserve nice things. You're best girl. You know what? I really should hang out with Datomi. Actually get more keywords. Find some snacks with me. Experience unlock the keyword #cool.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. We haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're all like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow, I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. I guess we should have expected this. That sounded like sex for a minute. It's had snacks in her voice, and I was like, hey, yo. I was like, oh, yeah, actually snacking. Yeah, snacks, not... Yeah, come on, man! I know this game is rated M, but not AO. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Day 35. I was like, dang, girl, it's just some makeup. I mean, hey, she likes makeup.
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your lives.
I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Oh! Nozomi. You know, she likes makeup, but I didn't actually be giving... You know what? Fair enough. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kurata and the others for our morning training. Those will be left before I can say another word. Is there any way I can make this right? Okay, Eito and Tsubasa are in the cafeteria. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. If the others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Eito, though? It looks like there's something on his mind. What's gonna happen if the invaders attack while we're fighting among ourselves? I don't even want to think about it. Hey Eito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurata? Well, of course I do. But that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it, I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no, I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean, I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What, we all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys! I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's just a theory you've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all! I actually think that too! I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously! Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, the school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why. I'll always take you seriously, but thank you, Aiden. But really, if you think about it, though, it would provide an explanation for why they can't get back to the TRC. C-Day did say it was far away, like too far for them to plausibly travel on foot. Well, being in a completely different timeline would be pretty far.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
So what you're saying is that these are the pods from the Zero Time Dilemma. That's the third Zero Escape game, by the way.
to this one.
Those machines sent us here? Yeah. Maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. You know, I'm really just starting to think that you all are espers, and that you can like just shift to different timelines. Remember your 999 knowledge, Aiden. Remember, you need both danger and epiphany to be able to tap into the morphogenetic field. That's how espers do their thing. It's not like that happens all the time in superhero movies. You could be like, just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. Even if this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way! Keep being awesome, Tsubasa. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I try not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we are again. Remember how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, gap in our memories, the strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Wait a minute. I have a theory. What if the Tokyo residential complex all this time was just a virtual reality world? This wouldn't be the first time Danganronpa has that. That was a big part of Danganronpa 2. And a small part of V3. It has been like 5+ days since the last attack, hasn't it? Yeah, it has been. I think the big attacks happen roughly like every 10 days or so. But we're due to have one any day now, probably, so I guess we shall see. Well, let's do some training. Actually, let's upgrade class weapons. A rescue bullet is kind of good. Target range +1. That real good. Lastia. Allies active with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of getting support stats. That would be a pretty good buff to have. Oh, we need science for that. Forgot to hang out with Tsubasa more for the science. Okay, Executioner, probably good to have. You know, Eito could actually use this. That's about time Takamaru had another attack. Okay. Training time! Hi, look! Hinako's here. Or at least a virtual version of her. What if that actually is Hinako? That would imply that she's still alive. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't like this. Like, these enemies gain armor when hit by an enemy. When hit.
Now then, to business. All right, let's get started. I'll put this to good use.
Actually, I could have her one shot.
Time for battle. Take this. How unsatisfying. All right, let's get started. Out of my way. Broken so soon. Ready whenever.
Oh, we have that.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. I'm good whenever.
Okay.
Let's give it to him.
If you move in.
Locked and loaded.
Hey, feel your fatigue.
I'll protect you.
All right, let's get started. Take this. How unsatisfying. Ready whenever. here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have her.
Time for
I'm just gonna have her chain everything, kill these enemies. These enemies really do need to go down first.
I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have all my units retreat back.
Time to move.
Full throttle. Hauling ass.
4 enemies. That also doesn't 4 enemies.
Let's go!
This is
Leave it to me.
You know what? I'll have Tsubasa do this.
Let's roll.
She has the most HP.
Ready whenever.
Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang!
Time to move.
Okay, I do need to have Kiriko go
Time
in
for battle.
and take care of those other enemies again.
Die. How unsatisfying.
Locked and loaded.
Rev it up.
Ready when you are. Shifting gears.
Time to move. Take this. Broken so soon. Time for battle. All right, let's get started. Now then, to business.
Good to go.
No, not yet.
All right, let's get started. Ready whenever. Time to move. I'm all worked up now. Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. Not bad.
This could mean. Hey! This certainly isn't good.
Locked and loaded.
Nice.
Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Okay, now we can chain.
Oh, sap. Now then, to business. Die. Broken so. All right, let's get started. I'll chop you to pieces. Oh, satisfying.
It's killing game time. Piece of cake. Fine. Okay, okay. Go away.
Let me at him.
I can get rid of.
Get the hell out of my way. Did you
Take
see
care of
that?
those two.
Say when. Take that. It's not over yet. This certainly isn't good. I can keep going.
Well, okay.
This certainly isn't good. You're in the way. It's not over yet. I can keep going. My body. I can keep going. This certainly isn't good.
Let's do this.
Yep. Yeah, they're just stragglers here.
My body. This certainly isn't good. This feels incredible.
Alright, sacrifice H-O. I think we'll get a bonus if we do this.
I can keep going. It's not over yet. No way forward but through. We better retreat.
Let's do it to it.
Just watch me.
Actually, I'll have
Prepped and
I'll have you move
ready.
again.
I got a good feeling about this. Let me handle it.
And now...
Game time!
Oh. I guess there's still one more.
Full throttle.
There. That's rank. Man.
Huh?
Ah. Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Sitting on their side was probably the last person I expected to see. Sorry for disturbing you. No, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine, the next everyone was yelling at each other. Probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case we better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent! If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution! Good thing we're not government officials, then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurada. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumonji sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side! Just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false! Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know? Like, maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why is everything gotta be about death and torture with you? You're trying to shock us, it ain't working! What's up, guys? What's going on? Ah, Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness? To what? I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out sweet, merciless judgment. A criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down. Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst. It's a promise. In the name of the Suzukis, I'll have my revenge! Hey, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. What a racket. I wish I'd give it a rest already. Oh, this yelling is making me feel nauseous and I can't do anything to stop them. Oh, I feel so pathetic. I'm sorry, Takumi. Oh, what should we do? There's gotta be some way we can help. Yeah, boy! The killings are finally gonna get started! What is she so mad about? This is going way too far. I don't hit girls, so if Kurada starts going crazy again, I'm not gonna be able to step in. You know what? Understandable. You better ask Kurada what's going on. Then maybe we can calm her down. Ask Kurada to explain what's going on. It's best to hear it straight from her. Okay, you're just the same thing as before. Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine. If Pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night! I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked it up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought! Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop! This is unacceptable! How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel them like a grape. I like it! Let's go with that. You're gonna flay someone alive for eating your curry? You have to understand, Kaneda really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the ration-o-matic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe. Oh, Suzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly, from start to finish. The same care you use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child! And now some low-down thief has taken it away from me! Snatching a child away in the dead of night. Truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All this over a little curry? I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
There's a galactic bazooka! And the crowd goes wild! Is that what that attack's called? Damn it! That's the second time you got the jump on me! Let that be a warning to you! Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. But you're not actually gonna execute them, are you? Absolutely! It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. You could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore! You're not impressing anyone! Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo anima, are you? What else? Enemies of the Suzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've, sworn to exterminate. But Kunara? You're really not kidding, are you? You're gonna use your full power on one of us all over a little curry. Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea! Let's make a Huma Anima Battle Royale! I'll grab our infusers! Guys, stop it! This isn't right! Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Did I hear that right? That little cockroach just confess? We shouldn't be using hemo anima on each other. Shoma's thinking. Has he completely lost his mind? Shoma just say what I think he did? Come on, a hemo anima battle royale. Let's do it. I'll go grab our infusers so we can start whenever. Shoma going to be all right? People around here should get passionate about food. At least it makes for a good show. I think we just found our secret ingredients for the next batch of curry. Snatching a child away in the dead of night is a truly despicable crime. Lady Kuroda's anger must be appeased. Why'd you have to hit me? I'm not even the guilty party here. I must have the rottenest luck in the world. Why? Keep it together. Shoma, what did you mean just now? It's just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kuroda left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Play me, slice me up, use your hemo anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Kuroda took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? Oh, It was delicious. That's all? I would have forgiven you if you had something more interesting to say. Alright, let's get on with the flying! Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry, too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. Why would you want... Very well, if you're resigned to your fate. There's no use wasting time. My sublime hemo anima will be the last thing you ever see! Kurata, no! Think about what you're saying! Hemo anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We should be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? The maggot and I will duel each other, no holds barred. You can defend himself or fight back however you want. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. This is a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. Step forward, maggot! I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use the hemo anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. You and what army? I think it's time you pay for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too. Back off, pretty boy! You'll have to go through me first! Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are gonna wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone. I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Yubi! Hi, Yubi. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign. It's happening! It's finally happening! Viva killing! It's bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we built will collapse into complete madness. Intruders! Oh, thank you for giving Juby the shout-out. No, this war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy, too. Between the invaders, our hemo anima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we'll come back from that. Please, just... We shouldn't!
All of you, knock it off right now!
I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. How are you all? I'm still doing well, playing some Danganronpa Zero Escape, Fire Emblem, and Knuckles. How about you? Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. Words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurata and Shoma. Huh? But Shoma can't fight. I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. And again, a time limit could help motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kurata? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the old Suzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. This surprise is not number 9. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then. I win by default, no questions asked. Understand? Alright, I can live with that. And another thing. This isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Wait, when you say anything... I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. And it's decided. Kyoshka, they got 8 days. When's their time limit? Hold up. Today's day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, compare the 1. It's 42. No, 43. Day 43. Oh! How appropriate. Because Squidward. I was just going to say that! There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Yeah, well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong. Kurata stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all! If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yugamu and Kyoshka followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? I'm just gonna hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise! Takumi said all that on his own! He'll never stand up in court! I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice... I'll see what I can do to calm Kurata down, but I don't know if it'll do any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we can take the L. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. You really think you can beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm searing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. Must be some kind of defect. Better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid I don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster. You're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today, and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurata. He can win, great. I seriously doubt that's gonna happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36.
Troops, get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to...
Yep. Yeah, number 9. Yeah! You get it. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I better go to the cafeteria and check. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey, Takumi. You heading to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. Alright, well, let's go to the cafeteria and... Huh? Shoma's not here? No. Eito went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. And if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurata hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Eito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt it was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence, I mean. It causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Don't just change overnight. Old habits die hard. I should know. You murdered the other team before the time limit, we went by default. Just think about it, okay? Dadami! Always having things in perspective. Is it me, or does Shoma look more determined than before? Just a little, I mean. Let's hear what Shoma has to say. I can't believe he's still saying shit like that. He needs to toughen up! I suppose we better listen to what Shoma has to say. Yep. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yes. I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Whoa, you're wimping out! What a surprise. Ah, sheesh, come on, man! Why do you gotta be like that? Guess we got no choice but to go with plan B then! Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. You don't have to do it alone. Well, I'll help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort, if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. Hey, hit me. What? Takamado got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing. Just hit me, see what happens. Okay. Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamado in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact that I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it! You threw a punch and it connected! So what you got to complain about? Shoma?!
A few minutes later.
See what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict, my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out. Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. No, you didn't! You just said that you couldn't and left it at that! This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is on the toilet, too. So no wonder it feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. You understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. We can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurada next week. There's no getting out of it.
Ain't just about you either. They win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too.
I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim. Or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set! I'm surely sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. There's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Shoma. I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent out your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as expected.
Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now?
I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. A killing game would make all those little problems go away. Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition. So why do they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. Special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Outsky. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings.
I guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi.
Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Ginzaki's lack of drive shows through in every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right. Physiognomy may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean! What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. Well, just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
That's right, we're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like.
Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. Want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I'll have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Ato said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason, that he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm gonna have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Oh, excuse me? I have to talk to Gaku to do this? Wait. Oh, I guess I have to talk to everyone? Okay. Something Shoma would want? How about a plushie? Plushie? I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. You wanted a plushie? This seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? What? I want to make something for a guy! I mean, it would be just persuade him to fight. Then you make it! I don't work for free! Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed me some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, let's see what Best Girl is up to. I can't wait! Oh! Startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figured there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Yeah, the best girl is being best girl, as always. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ginzaki to fight? Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Karada, who knows what we might be forced to do? Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Ginzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family is okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I'd say no way. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. And what would he fight for? His dog, maybe? Well, Ito is in the library. Something Shoma might want. I'd have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related. He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Leo only took to Shoma, and they were all raised together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. They were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What can I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it? Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? This seems like a book Shoma'd like. Picture book about Shiba Inu should be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He had a pet dog back in the TRC. Small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie! Exactly. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually. Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. Oh yeah! I can't believe that's actually going to be relevant! I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Okay, I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar.
Day 37.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend... Be ready to get...
Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Bum 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 bum. Okay, no one to talk to, so might as well just go to the entrance hall. Okay. Oh, I definitely need textiles. Let's go! Bum, 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 bum. We find an unexploded bomb under some rubble. We might be able to scrap some parts. Even though there was no explosion, there was still a chance for it to go off. We turned right around and ran from the bomb. I see a small drone stuck in the tree. We might be able to scrap it for parts. We managed to climb up the tree and recover the drone. It was broken, but it seemed usable as crafting material. Barely working motor.
A little something for me.
Let's get more materials here. Find an abandoned car. Get Tsubasa to repair it. Yeah, Tsubasa repair the car. After running for a while, the car finally gave out and stopped moving.
Nice.
I do want that chest over there. Which means I have to go that way, and then... find a jewelry box on the roadside. Seems to be locked. Try picking the lock with the tools you had on hand. You were able to open it, but there was nothing inside. Find the ruins of an invader base. There are still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. You accidentally made some noise and got caught by invaders. Oh boy. Ah! What the heck is that thing? Buzz top. That's
Good to go. All right.
oh, there.
Let's freaking go! Hey!
Here we go.
Prepped and ready! Letting loose! Let me at him! Hey! You saw that, right?
I sure did.
Ready when you are.
Ah, 99. I could have one-rounded that.
Just watch me. Mow 'em down.
I almost one-rounded that. Dang.
This looks good.
You see a sign in the middle of your path. It has an arrow drawn on it. As you follow the way the arrow indicated, you found precious crafting materials. Seems it was a sign indicating where crafting materials were located.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Satin! Alright, happening space. You find what looks like a pine mushroom. Just happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? It's dangerous to eat foods you don't know. Put down the mushroom and left. Okay, well, it actually doesn't matter.
Wow!
Dragon illustration. You know, I want to get more stuff while I'm here. I want to make sure I use a stay. Take advantage of the stay how I can. I see an old grand piano abandoned by the roadside. Strange noises come from it. How can that be? There's no one playing it. There was a cassette player inside the piano. This is where the sound was coming from.
Yes.
You explore an abandoned building. You find a loose cable that's still alive. Yep.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Definitely gotta take care of that. Building collapsed as soon as you made it out. It would've been bad if you'd been any slower.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Find a toy store in some ruins. There's still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. You assembled a miniature robot and removed its motor. Should make for a good crafting material.
We did it.
See a bird flying overhead. Something shining in its beak. It might be something valuable. You chased after the bird and found its nest. Seems it was stashing treasures inside.
Real nice.
Wait a minute. You're surrounded by a thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you anymore. You absolutely continued your search, and an invader that was hiding in the fog suddenly jumped out. Decided to simply take the talisman. You feel mysterious power just by holding it.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll just throw it away. Singing with this sounds beautiful. It's almost spellbinding. You searched for the source of the singing. You found a speaker. The song seems to be coming from there.
Ooh, a little something for me.
There's more to it there. You find the remains of a giant robot. Might have some rare materials inside it. Oh gosh! You're inspecting the When the self-destruct sequence started, giant robot exploded. Oh, that happened. A stone.
Yes.
There, got a collar. Yes, I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft that plushie. There we go, that was productive. Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie's done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shoma's immediately. You come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurata. I'm trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me. Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it? Oh, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. That's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trek. What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your hemo anima yet! The invaders will kill you! Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurata's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Or to stay at the very least. Oh boy! Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser. A cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurata. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
So I will just die. You can turn my body into mincemeat and scatter me around the campus. Even human garbage like me can hopefully manage to fertilize the dirt. Oh! Shoma retreated back to its shell! Can't give him the chance to feel negative. I have to blast him with a constant barrage of positivity!
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping.
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates everyone around him just by existing. Me? Fight Kurata? Let's limit...
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just leave me alone.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Stop talking to me! Why would you just let me go? Get up on getting me to fight Kurara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I'm just gonna disappoint people who believe in me, then I'd rather die before I get the chance. I see. It's not that Shoma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. But why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shoma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who are hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me.
Gosh dang it.
Shoma, you have your strengths too.
What are my strengths? I'd love to hear about them if you weren't just lying to try and get me to fight.
What?
Your kindness is your strength.
I'm not kind. I'm incompetent and harmless. It only seems like kindness from a distance. This poor excuse for encouragement is only going to backfire. Shoma, tell me again. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me.
Guess maybe I just have to let him explain.
Doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who are hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to run away from every sort of
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What? How do you know about Leo? Ato told me that you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night? Yes. Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you're never coming back. Out in the cold? Oh right, Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it! He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me! Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. But there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo. Your faithful companion is awaiting your return. You're right. I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight! Finally made up your mind to join us? Gotta go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... Shoma? He didn't budge. He just stood there, trembling. How am I supposed to be Kurara? I can't even imagine winning this match no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Kurara? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shoma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far. I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop.
That's quite different.
I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests.
Hey, what?
Don't worry, I have a secret plan.
Secret plan? What is it? Please tell me. I have to beat Kurara. Please tell me already.
Let's ambush Kurara before the fight.
There's no way we can ambush her. Do that, all-out war would break out with the other group. Sorry, that was just a joke to lighten the mood. Or was it? Let's take a second to think about this. How can you fight Kurara?
How am I supposed to beat Kurara? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. What can I do? Do I have any chance of beating her?
Really?
It's okay if you lose.
Really? What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurara is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose! If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment! And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. And I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward with you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again.
Look, why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Woohoo! You passed the persuasion check! Finally! After multiple uses of inspiration. My own way of fighting. What could a measly worm like me possibly do, apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like he started to think more positively.
Day 38.
Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give you...
Yeah, whatever. I've done everything I can with Shoma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do for now is prepare for the next defensive battle while I wait for him to get it together. Ah! About that. About that. We're actually gonna end this here, actually. It has been about 4 hours. I mean, not exactly 4 hours, and, you know, there was that slight delay with my computer crashing, but... But, you know... I absolutely think it's a good place to end it, because if I were to keep going, there would for sure be an invasion, and, you know, I would just be at that crud. And this would go on for far longer than I anticipate, or than I want. So I think for now it's a good place to end it. And of course, Aiden, thank you for hopping in as always. All right. Well, I guess all that's left to do next is figure out what I'm gonna be doing next. I mean, chances are I'll be doing Xenoblade again next. Unless there's Spoon. Because I do know that Pika is interested in playing Friendly Ink Up this weekend. And I so want to play! Apparently it's this Friday, so... Or is it Saturday? One of the two. So, yeah. Well, there'll be more Spoon coming soon in the future, but... I gotta keep the pattern going with Xenoblade after 100 line, so I can get back to more 100 line. And then back to more Xenoblade. I think that's a pretty good system I have going on, just switching between the two every stream. It's also got me a lot more motivated to stream a lot more frequently, so... But yeah. I won't raid out tonight. I need to figure out how I'm going to upload this VOD that's split in two. I might just upload it in separate parts. I don't know. But regardless, I hope you have a great rest of your night as well, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Take care, y'all.